Hey guys, it's Crystal here with Art and Out, and we got the friendship journal back out. Yay. Sorry it's taken so long. Been having, you guys know, I've been having some ups and downs, but hey, we're back to let's do it. So, we left off as we got the signatures together. And what you're going to want to do is after you put what you want together, you're going to take some either safety pins, Jesus, paper clips or like the other type of clips and clip them together. That way they kind of hold them together when we start punching our holes. Okay, now how to punch your holes. A lot of people use, hold on buddy, mommy. Okay, a lot of people use old phone books. They work great for like the signatures, but they don't work so great for, in my opinion, this type of a journal because, I mean, it's too fat. It's not going to go into the crease, so we're kind of screwed. So, lace and books and papers, whatever it is you want to use to stop it from going through your, in here. We have four, I'm just going to use this. We have 4 signatures, so we want to go like this. Okay, there we go. We're going to make that the top. Make sure you, on your, this is going to be the, not stencil, but template. Put a T for top, because you want to know that, because when I first started I didn't, and I just screwed it all up, so hey. Alright, so we're going to have four holes, and as you can see, they're it's pretty, about the width of it almost, so I'll probably go ahead and use this as a template. Normally I don't make it for all 4, I just make one and then just doom doom boom boom. So, that's what I'm going to do. Easy way to find your middle. Take your paper, fold it in half. Now you found where your middle is. Now, how you decide to sew yours together beyond is on you. Are you going to do a pamphlet stitch, or are you going to do a weird Chinesey thing? It's totally up to you. I would say if you have a lot of littler things in there, to do more holes than 3, because you have a chance of just putting one hole in a piece of paper and it's gonna kind of go everywhere. So there you go. I'm not in the mood to do my usual 5, so I'm actually going to use, and I can't believe I am, the pamphlet stitch on here. Oh my goodness. It's just the mood I'm in. I'm not really too much in the mood to, I'm just doing this where I can mark where I want my hole. Make sure it's lined up, semi okay. There we go. Now I bought this all AWL at Walmart for I think it's $3. Yeah, I'm standing up, guys. Alright. Now the thing is, when you go to use your things, it's going to kind of get in the way, so you're going to end up having to crease this, is what you're going to end up having to do. But it works good for this. Now with it off, I kind of go poking a little bit more. I never do this type of, I've got to do 2 more. I can't do the 3 on this one. I feel like I would be, having issues, so we're going to make sure we got the, just like that. Mark your holes, and this is your template. So, I've got one set. There's one. And I've got 4, right? Alright, I should have actually moved that over. Son of a... 1. The one's really, yeah. So you're going to mark your holes where you want your signatures, however you want to do it. And remember, your duct tape's self-healing, so if you don't plan on doing it, sewing it at that time, don't poke your holes. Because by the time you come back in here, it's going to be hard to push a needle through because the duct tape has kind of healed itself. So, just a little tidbit there. I didn't go all the way through on some of these. Only thing with pushing, going the other way. That's what I'm going to do, and then I'll come back when we, I'll show you how to pop the holes in the envelopes or your signatures too. Alright guys, now's the time you take your book out, if that's what you use, and you get your template, and you smush it down as much as you can, your signature. Sorry, I'm having issues speaking today. Because you want it right in the middle. You don't want your holes on the side. You want it in the middle. So that's what you're doing. Going through your template to make sure you get it. See? That's why you have your pins down to make sure. Like I said, it's better when you do it like that because you got it kind of rolled over. Because you're not going to sew it straight unless you have your holes like that. Creased wise, you know what I mean? If it's folded up and you poke your holes, when you go to sew, it's a lot easier than if you like fold it out like this and push your holes in. So, just a little tidbit. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of these done. Alright guys, so now you got your holes poked and you got your string and your needle. Here's a little trick. Take one of your clips and clip it on so you don't have a chance of pulling it all the way through. Yeah, I do it too. I do. Now, decide, do you want your tails on the outside or inside? Or you don't care? A lot of times I'll put them on the top, that way, and on the outside, that way I can hang charms and stuff off. But I'm not going to worry about it today, so, yeah, it doesn't matter which way I go. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Yeah, we'll do it like we normally do. Now this is the hardest part for me, is showing you guys how to do this, because I have a tendency, because I take too long and have to move it around so many times, I get sick. So, you go in, you go out, you go in, yeah. Going one, going out the other. I always find it easier to go in and out. I will show you this on one signature, and then you guys I'm going to do the exact same thing to the rest, so you really don't need to watch me do the rest, I don't think. Okay, and we go out the top. And being a larger backing, it's a little trickier too. Now, you're going to go, I hope I can get you in here, go right back in that bottom hole, okay, that you already went into. This is where it can get a little, if you don't poke your holes good enough, a little wonky. Trying to find that hole again. And make it tight, guys, because you're going to want it tight. Now you're going to go right back through that middle hole. Okay. find it. Oh, come on. So see, in and out, in and out. That's all you do. It's not, I am not a sewer by any means, and I can do this with no problem, so. Sewing has never been my forte. I get too aggravated with the machine. Now you're just going down to the hole we haven't went in yet, if you can find it. It's already starting to heal. Dang it. There we go. I think we're using that really good duct tape that heals quick. I'm okay with that not going through the hole perfectly. Keep it tight, guys. Okay, I'm going to go through the bottom. Hopefully. There we go. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Come on. And you know what? You can keep your awl out, and then if you have it where it is really too tight, shove it back through there a little bit. Okay, now like before, you're going to tighten those up, and you're going to go up in that hole that you just went through. Okay. Now here's where you're going to tie it off, okay? I made it extra long. I always seem to have it too friggin' long, so tighten it up. And you're going to knot it whatever times works for you. I do anywhere from, depending on my mood, 3, 5, or 7. Yep, I gotta do it in odds. And there you go. And then you clip it, and you can leave it long, short, whatever you decide. A lot of people then take a piece of tape and put masking tape in here. I don't. It doesn't bother me. If I want it done when I go to use it, then I will. So that's what I'm going to do the rest of the signatures, guys. Alright guys, I finally got all 4 in. I had a couple of them tricky little bitches, but I got it. Is it perfect? You can see that one's a little long, which that was the one that was long anyways, so I got it hanging over. That doesn't bother me. She is big, because I haven't even put all the cool stuff in it yet. So, yeah, we're going to have to definitely figure out a really cool closure for it. Of course, I left this on there thinking maybe we could use it like as a winder. There's the, you can kind of hear them. You can tie things on here, make ruffles. You can do all kinds of things, which I will eventually do something with that. I'm not worried about it right now. As we go along filling this with all my box of goodies, we will, I'm sure, come upon something someone has sent me to hang or put on, so I'm excited. Just a quick how she lays. I like how she lays. I like the bigger spines because they lay flat like that. So I do like that. Got pockets. This is something's going to be attached to. So attached to. And see, I can read my little notes is the point of this. Of course, I have full-size cards that I didn't put in sewing-wise that I'll use, like put one in the pockety area. See, like this one. I can take it out and read it. I got to use the pocket there. So it looks really good, besides my hands hurting because I had a few issues. Of course, I can get into there. I love that. I really do like that idea. So it looks really good to start off with. You can use this basis for a junk journal. And some would look at this and say it's a junk journal because I'm using scraps and leftover pieces, but a lot of it actually isn't. I'll be snipping the ends of this where we can use it as a pocket, I'm sure. Pocket. We'll paint, throw some paint down, or use some of the papers people have sent me, and we're going to have some fun with it. I think. I like the look of it so far. That one's a little, I'm going to have to cut that down a little more. Too cool. But I was saying, you can use this basis of this journal as a regular journal. Sorry guys, the batteries went kapooey. And then of course this is a pocket here. So we got all kinds of pieces and pockets, and I'm going to probably cut that and use that as a pocket. I got where I can read my notes. And also, and I will not be covering up these. Oh no, that's one part of it. The point of it is to have all my little notes and cards that I get from you guys in one spot that I can take it out and look at it and add to it. And I'm hoping to do one a year. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll see what next year holds, but this year's is going to be, I think, really cool. So, now the fun of adding stuff in here. I don't know how long this video is already. Let me see. I think that's it for this one, and I know it's a short one, and I do apologize for that. But as you can see, I'm going to have to clean up some area to really, for you guys can enjoy watching me fill it up. So, that will be on the next one, and I promise it won't be so long. Heck, it might even be in another day or two. So, happiness to you. Go make a mess and art it out, guys.